Today we are using the Jackal PDW, the best gun in multiplayer as well as Warzone in terms of SMG. I mean, there's guns that probably have more bullets, but this one kills the fastest. I mean, especially in ranked. If you use this in ranked, if you're a sub player, you know all about the Jackal. But in terms of zombies, I'm not entirely sure where I rank it, because for me being like, I use this gun more than anything in ranked, and it's also like one I use in Warzone quite a bit. I do not use this in zombies, so I don't know where it stands in terms of damage comparison. So, I mean, 33, 32, so it does one more than the P919. So, I mean, it's better in every way, essentially. Plus, we have the headshot barrel that's going to make it do more damage for the critical hits. And if we were to put rapid fire on it, it probably would, you know, maybe even shoot just a little bit faster than the PP919. But we are playing on Liberty Falls today. I needed different scenery. I think I played too much Citadel to the point where I don't think I can take it anymore. I need to play something different. And luckily, I played enough Liberty Falls in the beginning for getting like headshots and all that. And it's bright. It's, you know, like there's life to it. Not saying Citadel doesn't have life. It has zombies life. But what I like about Liberty Falls is like it's during the day. It's not gloomy. So even when I'm bored, I just look and, you know, it's bright outside. It looks nice. But yeah, I'm recording this actually a little bit earlier than normal. It'll still be up regular time, but it would have been tough for me to be able to record at my regular time. So I had to pivot a little bit, but we're good. I'm not going to miss a day yet. And we're working on this Nebula grind. I actually got some rest, so I don't feel as tired for sure, which is nice. Now, let's see. Don't have the two zombies in their normal spots, which is kind of weird. Normally there's two right there. Or let me check the other spot. Maybe there's one up here. But yeah, I played enough Liberty Falls that I kind of know every ounce of the map. The only thing I can't do correctly is shoot the double points that's on that water tower. I don't know where you're supposed to shoot, but I mean, it's just, I don't know, something about it. But let me go ahead and get this bonus points then. You know, kind of go with the flow a little bit. See, if Liberty Falls had a better Easter egg, I probably would rank this a little bit higher. But since the Easter egg is kind of lacking, to be quite honest, just because there's not much to it. It's just boss waves for the final, like getting there, kind of cool, I guess. But it's just simply boss waves for the final encounter, so it's not even as cool as like the Kraken or the Guardian. But it's still a good map. I'd put it, in terms of map flow and aesthetic, well, I can't say aesthetic because Terminus and Citadel has better aesthetic, but map flow, I would give this one, I think, top. I don't know why. I just really love the flow of the map. Just where everything is, how it feels when playing it. And I don't know, for some reason I find it more enjoyable than the other maps. It could just be the lighting. It could be that it's sunny outside, which if that's the case, next maps are over there. Janus Towers that way. If you go into a chopper gunner, you can see the mansion. Well, oh no, because that's not next map. The dig site's next. But the other two maps, Janus Towers and then the mansion that we saw Richtofen in, which is kind of crazy that they showed off Richtofen in the trailer for Liberty Falls, even though the map that he's gonna, well, that we're gonna be in to probably go get him is not even the map. So we got like pretty much an intro to a map that we're not playing until the very last season of the game, whenever they're adding the last zombies map, which is an odd choice to do. I don't know why they chose to do it that way, but I guess can't complain too bad, but it's still kind of weird. I'm using the Mastercraft bundle from pre-ordering the game as my Jackal, which is still the coolest Jackal. It's just, I think the iron sights on the regular one is just a bit better. Plus, I did not put the right attachments on this. I just not realized. I don't think this is, unless it does only come with 50, which I guess there would be the reason why the PP919 would be slightly better, but it's hard to really go against 340 bullets, so it's kind of not fair. But yeah, we'll give them credit. The Mastercraft bundles was worth it. It's pretty neat, and it's nice that the sniper that they gave you that came with it is usable. It's one of the better ones. The shotgun, I mean, I don't use shotguns, but it looked cool. And then the Jackal is still the best one in the game in the other modes, so you're definitely getting your money's worth out of this for sure. And I mean, at least I am. I use the Jackal way too much. Now I can't wait to actually go into multiplayer and start playing that a lot more, because the little bit of multiplayer that I did play recently has been fun. Even though it's only been Nuketown, I don't want every single game we play to be on Nuketown if we do decide to do content on it, but at least I'm having fun in multiplayer, so I'm not too afraid of the future of the game now. I mean, not saying that we're not going to play something else, But once I get my soul lifted from playing this goddamn zombies and getting these nebulas, it'll be a little bit different. Now I do feel like this game, or this map, seems like the rounds go by slower. I'm not entirely sure if that's the case. We'll see when we get our one abomination, but it does feel like we go through rounds a little bit slower, which I guess I could turn on Rampage Inducer, but that would just make the process faster, which I don't know if that would be good for what I'm doing, because then I'm just getting to the elite a little bit quicker, which I don't want to accidentally die too, because it'd be more risky for me to turn on Rampage Inducer and then die, and then I have to hit record, and that would be a little embarrassing for sure. But yeah, the Jackal's actually pretty solid. I want to see the damage it's going to do when I upgrade it, which, I mean, any gun Pack-a-Punch is good for a while, but I'm just curious to see the damage output on like manglers, because it is going to be weird to shoot manglers now. It's been doppelgas for at least the past, I mean, since it came out, I probably put 90% of my time on Citadel, and I'd say 5% on Liberty Falls and 5% on Terminus, because both of those maps I've played a decent amount of. Embalmer, wait, what did I say? Embalmer, JNPW. What does that mean? I feel like that means something, but my brain is not putting it together, so maybe it's not important. A little update on the kills. So this will be our 22nd weapon, but we are at around 500,000 kills now for zombies, so we are closing the distance, which is nice to see, given I still have 500,000 to go, which is holy crap. I wish I didn't have that many, but we're making progress, so can't complain too much as long as we keep it going and kind of stay motivated to do it. We should be fine, because it's a little, it was demoralizing a little bit when I was at like 200,000 thinking, damn, I'm not even close. And that was with me getting my first Nebula. I think it was at 200,000, but then I just hunkered down and was like, let me go ahead and go for some high rounds. Let me do the Citadel Lion's, what is it, the Lion Sword, where you could stay in the trial room the entire time for a little bit. Now I'm not willing to leave my game on for an entire day like people are doing, but the time that I play, I'll use the time that I edit, throw it on there, maybe 30 minutes go by, an hour goes by, but at least it's kills that I'm getting while I'm doing something else. And then sometimes I'll just go for high rounds, whether it's like 50, give me a good solid 5k, or if I decide to go for around 100, it takes about 3 hours, but I can get over 14k for sure. So it's just a matter of just keep playing and trying to do different things to stay motivated. That's definitely the main part that's going to get me through, because if I don't do that and I just continue to do Citadel and that was it, I don't know, that would have been definitely more difficult than probably doing it the way that I'm doing it. Now I do need some new content to come out though. They need to give us a decent LTM, because I'm just sick of us getting, zombies get shafted on LTMs all the time. They don't get good LTMs ever, because the last one we got with that Deadlight whatever from Squid Games is not, it was not cool. It was trash. Force you, I mean, they said they're gonna extend it to around 20, but like, that's not saving anything. You don't even experience a game of zombies until like round 30 is when you're like, okay, I got my fill, and then you might exfil at round 30 or 31, but getting to round 20 is doing nothing for no one. Like, I exfil at 17 because I finished the amalgam on other maps, or even the abomination here, and I don't feel like I actually played zombies. That was a 20-minute game. So as you can imagine, round 10, I mean, shit, we've been playing for 9 minutes now, so it'd be a 10-minute game. Like, a game of zombies shouldn't like feel like a game of multiplayer where I'm done with it in 10 minutes and then we're out doing something else. Like, no, I'm trying to kill some zombies. Can't even wet the whistle with 10 minutes. There we go. That should have did it. Yep. Alright, so that should drop a blue ether tool since it's round 10 now. Hopefully. At least that's the plan, at least. I think it'll be the last thing that falls. Which, that's also what I liked about Liberty Falls, is the fact of how much I've played this. The only thing that I can't do probably is the strats for speedrunning it very quickly. And they mainly patched all those speedruns too. But it's definitely fun. It's a nice map. The intel was cool to listen to and read. Because I don't know about you guys, I like learning stories of whatever it is that I'm playing or watching. I want to know the stories too. And I will go hard. There it is. I will go hard when learning the story. So I've already listened to all of the intels and tried to learn little bits and details that people might not know about. And I'm not gonna make a video on it because I'm not like the Gaming Revolution, Mr. Waffle Waffles, or you know, all the ones that mainly do it. But I'll give it my fair whirl maybe one time. That was Dennis Riffle. Blanchard? There it is. We almost got enough to go to purple. I'm gonna go ahead and grab Jug just because we can. And we probably should get quick revive just so I don't accidentally die, but I shouldn't die. I'm being totally honest. Like, dying now by round 16, at this point in time, I should never die in zombies. Like, in a new map, yes, but in these maps, I can make mistakes, but it'd be pretty bad at this point if I'm making silly mistakes. But I gotta say, the Jackal's actually pretty damn good. I enjoy it a lot, which I'm kind of surprised of why I haven't really used this weapon like that. I normally use, let's see, the PP919 is a definite. I have used the, damn, I missed out on that axe ammo, but I've used the Tanto quite a bit, the XM4 quite a bit, AK-74 quite a bit. Whoa, I'm lagging. What the hell was that? Okay, this game got some issues. If I'm lagging solo, that's bad. Got 16 ping, 17, and shit, I thought I was about to slide in and die. If there was a horde there, probably definitely dead. But hopefully they'll be off their break soon and they can start patching the bugs that are in here, the stability of the servers, you know, hopefully ban some cheaters and, you know, prevent them from continuously cheating in other modes and all that. But obviously that's a big ask that they're probably not going to do, but it's fine, it's whatever. I mean, I've already accepted the fact that the state of this game hinges on the content of zombies as well as the outcome of the voice actor situation. If we lose Richtofen and Nolan North is not going to be the voice actor, that might, I ain't gonna say it's gonna kill the game, but there's gonna be so many people that are pissed, because if we get to the point where we can play as Richtofen or be on his team, he's helping us, guiding us through, and we hear Richtofen a lot. If Nolan North is not voicing him, I ain't gonna say that I'm gonna stop playing, but it might be close. Like, if I'm finished with everything at that point, I don't know, they might have lost me. They just might have lost me, because that means that we'll probably not, if we lose Nolan North, I believe that also means we probably lose Fred Tassicor, which is the actual voice of the Manglers, which is interesting, but also, as you guys know, Nikolai Belinsky. You know, so if we're gonna get them next map, or not next map, next Call of Duty in 2025, at least that's the rumor, we also could lose Steve Bloom, the voice of Tank Dempsey. Takio's up in the air because of the fact they'll probably have to replace, well, not probably, they will have to replace his voice actor, and with the AI stuff going down, now I can probably see that was their plan all along. They need to replace Takio without actually having to, you know, go hire someone else, which there's plenty of voice impressionists that could respectfully and with, you know, Tom Kane's wishes, do the voice for Takio instead. And they probably didn't want to do that. They already don't want to pay their voice actors as it is and want to use AI and probably get rid of them in the future anyways. But I mean, I just hope it works out in the end. We get Julie Nathanson back as Samantha Maxis and all that, because yeah, it's a terrible situation that I don't know. I don't know what the outcome of the game will be if we lose all those main voice actors. I do think maybe this game won't necessarily die right away, but there will be no hype for the premise crew to come back if Richtofen's not there, if all the main voice actors aren't there. Like, that's just how it's gonna be, regardless what anyone says. It's just, we respect those voice actors. That's the ones we know. So if you replace them, I'm not gonna promise you the fan base is gonna stick by your side, because we don't just play zombies for zombies. The majority of that audience was at the time playing for the characters themselves, the Easter eggs that were involved, and we enjoy those voice actors. Now, given we're still playing them now, but it's because we had decent voice actors again. You know, Maya was a decent character. Weaver, kind of trash. Carver, kind of trash. Gray is cool. And we had Samantha Maxis for a little bit, the regular voice actor, but I don't know. This whole situation is crazy. But a lot of people do play zombies for a whole different reasons, and I do think if you, they come around 15? Oh, this is a little different. Okay, hold on, we got an instant kill ready. Oh yeah, that damage is nice. Let's go. Okay, hold on, we just got a little bit. I've done this plenty of times. Oh shot, oh shot. I'm gonna accidentally kill myself. Let me see. That should be Nebula here soon. Is that Nebula? Elite zombie kill. That should be Nebula on a gun that I use frequently, especially in ranked. Come on. Nebula. There it is. Let's go. That's Nebula for the Jackal. And I'm actually excited to see what this looks like on the Jackal Mastercraft version, the Scourge, because it's kind of nice. Ooh, we can use that to get out of here. I didn't even realize that, which actually, let's go ahead and do this. Let's do that. Let's go ahead and cook these nades, and then we'll go exfil right now. What doesn't get finished will get finished by that monkey. Oh, and we get a nuke? Fuck it. I'll take it. Damn, that was actually really smooth. There's the exfil. It's gonna end on the street in front of the bank. So that was a smooth one, and that's actually a minute faster than Citadel. I was thinking the rounds were going by slower, but in reality, they went by a decent bit faster, I guess. Maybe the flow is faster in this map compared to the other ones, because Terminus, I think it takes 2 minutes longer than Citadel and Liberty Falls, just because of how you have to do a little bit extra. So it's kind of hampering your time just a little bit. But all in all, it's not that big of a deal. Where's the Abomination going to be at? No Abomination? Oh, there it was. Let's go ahead and just kill that thing real quick. Now, everyone knows about the mutant injection. We used to do this so much to get to high rounds, which I've seen a lot of complaints on how to get to high rounds, how it's not as cool as it was in old games. But I think people don't remember, and this ain't me defending the game, but there's never been cool high round strategies in my opinion. And this is my opinion, but my hot take is I don't think high rounds has ever been cool, personally speaking, because back in the day, all you would do for shooting, because guns fell off back in the day too, honestly, probably around the same time they died down in this game. It's the exact same in my opinion. And the high rounds turned it into, you know, if you were using the Wonder Waff, that would actually kill the zombies all the time, but you would run out and then you'd have to use traps or different mechanics to get through. So it's honestly in the exact same ballpark. It was harder way back then because you'd get 2-shot, but it's definitely, high rounds were not as cool in my opinion. Like, I mean, I'm not saying these are cool, but the situation is just interesting because of the fact of I don't think high rounds has ever been cool in my opinion, at least the process of getting there. Like, I don't care about watching, but I will be like, oh, that's pretty cool. You got to, you know, whatever round you may have got. Back then it was, what, 255 for some maps. I think Shino Numa had like 11k or something crazy, but I don't know. It's definitely weird. I look at the hate of certain things. Some is warranted, and then some I'm just like, now we just complaining to complain, personally speaking. Wait, hold on, that's the wrong build. Hold on, where is it at? Need the Scourge zombies. Let me see how this is gonna look. That, with the red, it looks cool. Kind of looks a little, I bet Dark Matter would go crazy with this gun. Hold on, let me look at this real quick. I'm kind of curious. Let's see. Go to this real quick. Let's see what gold looks like. Ooh. Oh my. Whoa, hold on. Dark Spine's kind of fire, but let's look. Huh. That actually looks pretty cool too. The only thing, maybe this Mastercraft doesn't mesh well with what I was thinking it was going to be on Nebula. I thought it would look a little better. It is when it's red, but what other builds do I got? Anything? Scourge is the Mastercraft. Oh, the EMP. I forgot. What's this? Oh, the Squid Games one. I don't even think I'm gonna be able to see that though. Let me look. Oh, it does keep the logo on it. Maybe add some little, maybe I'll Squid Games, make this like kind of themed in the thumbnail. We'll see. But let's go ahead and look at this. I think it'll look cool, personally speaking, which it looks, I'm holding the exact same Mastercraft bundle. It might not even saved, which knowing this game, that probably is the case. Little heads up no one asked for, but I actually finished watching the season 1 of Squid Games. I was really late, never watched it when it was at its hype, you know, the most hype it was at, but figured let's see what all the, you know, hype level of this is about, and it actually looks pretty decent. Let me go ahead and activate that again and then inspect it. Ooh, and with, hold on, let's actually make, ooh, that's a kind of cool pose right there. That's new. But one more time. We're gonna make sure the symbols face the sun a little bit more. Yeah, that looks nice. That looks nice a lot, actually. I like that pose right there, but I think the other one will look a little bit better. But that is the Jackal PDW Nebula.